Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
We're in the wrong month for this.
We're in the
Hey, Rain.
Just a few months behind.
Whoop. There we go. All right. It has been like a week or so, and I have things to do that are not the MSQ.
Oh, what? So many things.
We must go back to the Stormblood areas. There it is.
Wait, Blue, is this Blue Mage quest?
No, this is I think the last one. Let me double check. Yes. Of the Blue Kojin quests.
Oh, okay. I was just like, True Blue? Oh no.
I'm not gonna level Blue Mage until I absolutely have to.
Yeah, I know, which is why I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What shenanigans is this?
Yeah, no, this is me just leveling this up real quick. And then I have another one for the Ananta. The Ananta is ready to level up as well.
Gotcha.
And then after that, I have multiple crafting quests ready to go as well. But actually, between those two, since I'm in the Doman area, I'm gonna do the Doman Enclave too while I'm over here.
Nice. Sounds like a plan to me.
Mm-hmm.
I will be periodically paying attention and periodically painting.
Wow.
Look.
Wow.
I haven't painted a mini in so long.
It's been a few weeks.
It's been nearly a month since I painted a mini. My wrist, it is an atrophy.
Are you sure it's not because you decided to put it through a fiberglass?
Up.
In fact, why don't you tell the stream what happened to your lovely hand that made you go home early yesterday?
Do I have to?
I mean, you don't, but I've already referenced it a few times, so they might be curious.
Fine.
Haha, I win.
On a very small propeller plane, called a Dash 4, there is the rear compartment where the majority of the bags go. And I was closing the door to said compartment. And these doors are supposed to have like a hydraulic piston so that they close slowly. Well, this one didn't, or at least it wasn't working. So when the door began to drop rapidly, because it's heavy, to prevent it from hitting my head, I stuck my hand out to stop the door. My hand then proceeded to go through the inside, like, fiberglass shell of this door and sliced up my hand real good. And at first I was like, oh, it's not so bad. It's just a few scratches. You know, there's a little bit of blood. It's not so bad. I'll clean up these cuts. I'll put on a few band-aids. I'll keep working, right? About a half an hour after this had happened, one cut in particular was still stinging, like, really badly. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna go have this looked at. So I went home, had it looked at, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's a deep cut. And I just have to keep an eye on it. If it starts getting red, or starts, you know, leaking things, you know, then I have to go back to the doctor's office. So far, it has done neither of those. It just hurts because it is in the most awkward spot you could possibly imagine.
She's over here being Wonder Woman.
If I try to do just about anything with my right hand, it hurts.
And here she is going, where? I want to paint. Where?
I do, though. I was going to have 3 whole days off of painting. And it was going to be wonderful. I refuse to let a shitty maintained door destroy my painting time. It says Andrew's here. And yet.
He's probably eating.
Andrew!
Usually he has lunch, or not lunch, supper around this time.
That's true.
I need to stop using that particular teleport. That's the teleport I should be using. It's cheaper. What? No.
Danger prone cat. It's not my fault. I am not in charge of plane maintenance.
Gosh, she's trying to be Wonder Woman over here. Putting her hand through glass.
Fiberglass, not glass. Difference. Significant difference.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about the only difference. Small cuts versus big ones. Yeah, so many little cuts. There's Andrew.
Huh?
70 stream streak. Jeez, Andrew.
Yes. Hi, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. But everything changed when the ice storm attacked.
Yeah.
Listen, it's perfect. Yeah, Andrew was stuck in an ice storm and he had no power, and so he, of course, was not part of, the streams.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, that looks good. I like it. Oh, there he goes. It snowed a little bit over here, but it didn't stick.
None of it stuck to the ground. It's like it snowed, and then it was like, oh no, never mind.
I was just devastated.
She got very excited on Saturday when it started snowing, and she's like, it's snowing, and I'm like, yeah, and it's 3 degrees out. None of it's gonna stay. She's like, it will. And then when I got home, I was like, so, is there any snow? Just no. She was so sad.
I have been denied my domain. Oh man, we could troll him. We're not gonna.
I do love how that was your first instinct.
What?
Guys, we could troll the shit out of them.
Listen.
I
I'm
love how that was your
extremely
first
consistent.
instinct.
Yes. Okay. So the Kojin are done. Turn this in because I had it. Awesome. Let's go to the Dome and Enclave because we're in the area. Too many. It's 150 now. Let me do math real quick, because math. That's 750 a pop. It's like 27? Oh. Sphere break. Close enough. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's sort of, kinda, I guess. Oh, yay! No? What is the crisis? No. He was running, but no one wanted to participate, which is okay.
I was too eepy. Brain was like, no.
Brain was like, no. This is happening when I leave for 2 seconds. They build something.
Turn around for 2 seconds.
So you will see this come up often as a joke. This is why I'm talking about it.
Okay.
If you do the relic weapon quests, you spend a lot of time with that Viper. And you give up so many of your poetics to this woman. The relic weapons are a grind. There's only one that is not, and even then it's a different kind of grind. So, you will see our character often, whenever Rowena comes up, or her business, they will do the shock reaction like she just did. And you are given the option to say, fuck that. But Yuna has not done a relic weapon, so we're gonna do this one instead.
Oh no.
And yes, she has a reputation for being a ruthless merchant. I'm pretty sure she'd be the richest person in all of Eorzea if Lorito didn't exist.
That sounds about right.
Alright. That's all for now. Slowly coming together.
Onward!
Onward! To the Peering Stones! This is why we don't typically take a whole week off of 14, but holidays were good. Yes, the issue is that you're going to be held responsible, not the fact that they're fighting each other. That's not in our description. We only kill people who attack us. Oh, please elaborate, Andrew. That's true.
Yeah. That was not the part I was thinking about, but you know, you're not wrong.
Well, and again, like this is an issue with this region. This region is it didn't have any order or presence or, you know, any kind of like assistance for any travelers. Like this was just left as a wasteland after, you know, the Garleans took over and it was causing trouble. Yeah, so it addresses this issue without taking up like main story time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they function the same as the side quests, really.
Except there's like a continuous story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but like a lot of our other ones like are like side quest chains, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So you didn't really like, no, it's basically just a longer version of the side quest chains. It's just they usually deal with things that happen like after we're like through here, like after we're done, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the side quests usually happen, you know, while we're doing the industry in the area. I'm talking story stuff. I don't really care about the gameplay stuff that much. Reputation is just, you know... Well, I hope I don't die. That would suck. Let's not die. Bruh, y'all are too late. I've already done like 3 waves of these things. Whoa! I insta-died.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me, game. I'm not even sure what hit me.
I think it was several things at once, frankly.
Yeah, deserved, really. Listen, it's because I don't have my divine benison. They took it from me. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Get me out of here. There. Goodness. I don't know what they're on about, but that hurts. How are you not dead yet?
Excuse me?
There. I can't even tell if it is rust.
I don't think it's the weak break, Andrew.
And also, I was still playing the game. How dare! Hell, I was doing things that were harder than this. There we go.
She's slow on the uptake. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There, daughter. It's okay. Take all the time you need.
There, young one. There. Metaphor is complicated. You are still very young.
It's hard to really get a good sense for her age. Because, you know,
No, I mean,
snake
like,
woman.
for them. Yeah.
For them, obviously. But it is hard to tell, like actual age from her. Like, that could be 60 for all we know.
Yeah, they could have lifespans equivalent to, like, Yoda's species, where they're 50 years old, they're still an infant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know, right?
Yeah? what might that be, Andrew? Elaborate for us.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's all the society stuff for now. But you're not done. As I have
I did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crafting quests to do. What crafter mentor? I have no crafter mentor. I am the crafting mentor. Yes, she is one of them. Look at Rose trying to set them up together.
Goodness.
It's very cute. This one's really cute. I like this one a lot. Let's see, woolen tights. That's these. Undyed woolen cloth and woolen yarn, which I've got the fleece for it just fine. Okay. This is why you don't get rid of things. Oh, what's up on Wednesday?
Hey? What is up on Wednesday? Oh yeah, I have work the next day. So I didn't even register that.
And clearly I didn't either because I had to ask the question in the first place. But she likes him being silly. Alright. Goldsmith is here too. Oh, I guess I already did this one. I think. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Not 5, only 4.
There we go.
I'm not saying any world crises. I just see it's all sunshine and Christmas and, I'm sorry, starlight and snow.
I love it when they do snow in Limsa.
Why's that?
It's supposed to be like a very warm place. You can tell by its design. And then they're just like, oh yeah, snow.
That's why it doesn't stick very much.
Yes.
How dare! It doesn't snow in Texas.
Yeah, it doesn't normally snow in Texas. We all know it has snowed in Texas and caused absolute chaos.
Chaos. That was the fun part. I mean, what? Bruh. Mithril. Ah, there it is. Like, where the fuck is it? Alright, let me look at this. Plate, rings, and electrum, which I think is goldsmith. Let's go get my vendor stuff first. Katarina, he is telling you about the game.
A game.
The game.
Which is used over Slovakia. Oh, okay. The game doesn't start for 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
There was a game between the US and Slovakia.
Oh my goodness.
Am I wrong? Why are you all booing me? I'm right.
Wow.
Sorry, right?
Listen, I have to do catch up. Ha, sucker. I ain't good shit.
You're so angry. See, I do good shit.
Listen, you called my stuff bad. Unacceptable. Inexcusable. Did I already do this one too? Oh, I did. Only 3 then. Even better. Yeah. Can talk to my favorite guild master. Just straight up said, I'm not doing this. You do it. Yes.
This is below my dignity. You do it.
Nah, literally, I'm too busy to do this. You do it. I got shit to do. I got real
Right.
work. Alright, well, at least I have this in you already, which is nice, because that's a pain in the butt to get a hold of sometimes. Alright. Alright, there's the steel. Do I have boarhide just sitting around? I hope I do. That'd be nice. I do.
There you go.
Always nice to see.
You'd love to see it. Overprepared.
Listen, if I don't have to, I won't. Or leather. Here we go. Oh, I'm not a leather worker right now. There we go. Nice and easy. What about the things? Don't even worry about it. Won't even notice the difference. Well, all right. Glad that went okay.
Goodness.
And that's why I like Geva. She's awesome. All right. I have insufficient armory chest space.
Damn. All right.
Oh no.
Quick to the storage monkey.
I just figure always causing problems. Do this. These I need. No! No, 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 no. Come back. There we go. Now can I? Yes. There we go. It was in my armory chest, Rain, not my inventory. Whatever. These are not the same thing. All right, back to the doomed whirl in Bummersville, because the entire expansion is bummers.
Bummers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna call it.
Yep. Tell me I'm wrong.
No. No.
Happy to be the one to break you for once.
Wow.
Listen, usually you get me with the funnies.
Yeah, sure. I do appreciate that you enjoy my sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. We do murder things for a living.
Written blood, sweat, and tears. You smell terrible. Have a shower.
Seconds. Now I smell pretty. What, are you afraid of going to the shower? Oh my god.
Yeah?
He's over here being too much of a prude to have a shower with the other people. Go, rich boy.
Hey, to shower with other people in the same room. There's a giant curtain. No! Listen here, pretty little boy.
Right? That's why I invoked his sister. Like, nah, she would have been done by now. Come on. You'll fit right in Yulmore, I swear.
Alphanode, wait until you realize that in some places in the world, they don't care if everyone's in the same shower, regardless of gender.
I don't think
Man,
that
your
that's
mind
happened in
will
this
be
world.
blown.
I don't think this happens in this world. Haven't so far.
I mean, sure, but you know what I mean.
I do.
Scott just sent me a link to some D&D minis that are being released by Hasbro.
Hmm.
You can buy a 3-pack of Velociraptors.
You know? Not a bad addition. People have been wanting dinosaurs in D&D for a long time.
Well, it's for the I can't even remember the name of that expansion. There is like an expansion where there's straight up dinosaurs. I can't even remember what it's called though.
Think of it, hydrate. Well, if you're not looking at like a official release, lots of people have made supplement material with dinosaurs because people want to play with dinosaurs. They're cool.
I gotcha. I'm just saying, like, there is an official like D&D expansion where there are dinosaurs. It's real.
I agree. But I am saying like absolutely like nah. Even if it wasn't, lots of people want dinos in their D&D.
I guarantee you they have tea time in Elmore.
What do you mean? Tea time is all the time.
I guarantee you it's far more fancy than you imagine, Andrew.
Oh man, just wait till I get up there.
It's like high tea levels of fancy.
I mean, this shows you all you need to know. This right here. Look how much gold is on this fucking floor. And the drapery.
Gold filigree on the floor.
The floor. And on every single wall. Just look at this. The most unlimsa limsa you've ever seen.
then.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy! That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Absolutely. She runs that house. Her voice is higher in the English version. I'm used to her Japanese version, which is more lower. It's kind of that like it's roughly the same kind of tone, but the voice is a little lower in Japanese.
I do love the two of them, though.
They're adorable.
They get really sweet and adorable later. and also, like, Miss Chai becomes just like just the sweetest thing.
I mean, she's the sweetest thing even from the get-go. It's the
That's
husband
true.
you gotta worry about. Oh, in case you're wondering, special permission is required to use this aetherite. What are you doing?
I mean, Rain, we know Alphino can draw. So, would it really be that much of a stretch to think he can paint?
It's a cult. I already won though. Oi. Thank you. No. I would make a comment about how this is sexist, but the guys have to do this too. He's not picky.
Suddenly you're X2 Una, yeah! Goodness. Suddenly you're fan service, Una.
I do have the emote.
I know.
I could do it.
Yeah, I know.
At any time. In position. It's showtime, girls.
Oh god.
What'd y'all do with Alphino? Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Aw, look, they gave him a new outfit because they wanted him to be adorable.
I don't remember what she looks like in X2. Hold on. I mean, didn't actually dress that differently when I was younger. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. This poor man. Oh, but I like using him as a dress-up doll. Well, as long as you say so, dearest.
As long as you're happy. By the way, I need to point this out. I'm really glad they don't have children.
Oh my goodness, they would just be little porcelain dolls.
Yeah, like it's Alphinode's an adult. He
He's
has
not an
to
adult,
like
he's
agree to it.
16.
You know what I mean? He's old enough to like be able to be like, no. if they had kids, oh no, they would not be kids. They would be objects to her, dress up objects.
I do like that he's actually using it to his advantage a little bit. He's like, okay, I have her distracted by being cute, by being a twink. I forget how to get around. How do I get back down? It's somewhere down here. Probably just passed it too. I did.
Huh? Who? What? Oh,
Oh man, Rain did it this time. Oh no.
Damn.
He waited for it too. He knew that I was gonna miss that exit, because everyone does.
He almost missed it again.
Saw it this time.
I dislike this storyline.
It's important to have.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Hmm. It's a paradise, Katarina. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, they finally have him painting.
If I remember correct, too, the husband gets mad at him for actually painting accurately as well.
Yes.
if I remember correctly.
That's him. That's Vorthri. He is attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12. Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society! To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition?
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmor's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
It is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out, I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmor?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Burn!
Can you walk?
I think so.
Figure it out. I love how long it takes him to figure it out.
Did that little
It's
word
still
just
going.
insult me?
Bro, you could really walk. Fat ass.
I'll kill them!
Right?
I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
You think Alphino?
Excuse me.
Well, you see, we pissed them all off. I love her. She's so nice. So cute. All right, we have confronted the two big issues of this world. Sin Eater's bad and Vothri's insane.
Yeah.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity. Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then. In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed. At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin-Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Holminister Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin-Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Man, Rain's making it a big deal.
She's one of my favorite characters.
Who, Lena?
Yeah.
Got you.
Or at the very least, I relate to her a lot, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Alright, Andrew and Rain. Wakey wakey.
That's up to you.
All systems nominal.
Hello.
Hello there.
You ready to die, Rain?
Die? Should I play warrior? Are you warning me to play?
No, I would much rather you make me actually work a little bit.
Make her do her job.
I mean, even when he does play Dark Knight, he doesn't make me do my job that much because he's a really good Dark Knight.
That's fair.
He uses, you
But,
know,
like-
Blackest Night correctly.
But like, if I play warrior, she doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I can literally just ignore him the entire fucking time. But nah, let's actually make me do the job.
That's so silly.
Make me better as a white mage. Through blood, sweat, and tears if we gotta. Well,
This
doesn't
is
that
the
be-
turning point dungeon right here. The
Yeah,
dungeon
this
where
is the
everyone
one
said,
that-
hey, well, the game is harder now.
Yeah, this is the point where they're like, hello, pay attention. If you haven't been learning, you're
Right.
about to figure it out. Okay. No pressure if she can't.
Aether's probably full, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I know them words.
Been waiting my whole life for this dungeon, guys.
Oh my goodness. Making it sound like you had to wait a long time. It was only like a week.
My whole life.
Goodness. Oh, I actually don't think I ever revealed where I actually managed to cut myself so good.
No, you said it was a rough spot.
So, it's on the palm side of my hand, at the first joint after the palm, on my ring finger.
Danger prone
It sucks.
Katarina, like I said.
It sucks. It sucks. Not my fault. Not my fault. So, like, moving my ring finger sucks.
I tell you, she's being Wonder Woman.
Katarina trying to put herself in a grinder.
Oh my god, no.
I would ask thoughts on what we've seen so far, but that would drift into spoiler territory really easily, so we're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to let Shadowbringers play out.
Mm-hmm. Let it play.
Shadowbringers is the one point after going through Stormblood where it starts to really talk about the actual like world building lore of 14 again.
The
which
multiverse
people
building.
have to pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Which
we had
people have to pay
world
attention.
building, but now we have, now we have multiverses going on.
Yeah.
And shards and the source and like, nah, this is when it starts getting, complicated.
This is when you start getting the more integral pieces and not just like cultural pieces that Stormblood was doing.
Yeah.
So, I would prefer, at least in terms of my my opinion, I would prefer to just let it play out so Andrew can enjoy it because I know it's new to him.
Mm-hmm.
And
listen, my goal is
if I
always
were
to
to
play.
explain something, I may give too much information.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, we're not gonna talk about the things that we've already seen because all three of us have extra information, and we're going to use that in discussion. And that's gonna spoil things.
Mm-hmm. The whole point of Shadowbringers is to use the context given to you right now, not the extra.
Yeah. Well, I like doing that with any kind of story analysis because I think it's interesting as a discussion, but it's not really fair to do because different information adds different context to different events, and a lot of that is not known to a new player upon playing this expansion.
Mm-hmm.
So on the one hand, it's very interesting to kind of think about this retroactively, right? Like it's interesting to think of these things this way. But it's also a little unfair in a way, just because like we have a perspective that a new person just wouldn't have, which puts us at an advantage over a new player, right?
Yes.
So
I'm holding a lot of my discussions too because this is my favorite expansion. So like I will have biases over it. So
yeah,
I'm trying to prevent that as well.
Yeah. That's kind of why every time someone goes, it's my favorite expansion, I just go, it's a lot of people's favorite expansion. And that's the furthest I go along with that discussion, because I understand that I have to be careful when talking about this expansion. Because because anything I say negative might cause some backlash. Oh, nice. We have Estella on the way.
Huzzah! Haven't heard from her in a while. At least I haven't. I know you guys probably have. But...
I haven't either. I've been busy.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, unless she comes into the stream, I haven't seen her. Hey Stella, you on the world? Am I good? Good to grab? That's the wrong button. And she is.
Yeah, I will say that if there's anything within Shadowbringers that like you want to point out, Andrew, or something, like make sure you definitely like take note of it or like remember it so we can discuss it at the end, because we may, of course, forget that it even happened.
Yeah.
Can you
All right,
track
Stella,
people?
before I let you in here, no spoilers. Nothing. Nothing.
No spoilers.
Nothing. Not even a hint. Yes, I know. I see you. Nothing.
Hello.
Nothing.
No
Not
spoilers.
Ella will be fine. She's not going to spoil anything. Leave her alone.
I'm eating.
Ice is becoming militant about spoilers because I said something stupid earlier.
Oh no.
No,
I'll
it's
deal.
because of this expansion. It's because of what this expansion is. There's a lot in here that you could accidentally spoil something for later if you're not careful.
Yeah, this is the one expansion you really got to be careful on, like, what you say,
Oh,
'cause
God.
everything.
Everything matters, yeah. So it's like that's why, like, no, for this expansion specifically, I'm like, nope. Because Endwalker just kind of, you know, what's the word? Like just adds on to this expansion, so that one's kind of safe. And Dawn Trail is its own thing.
Yeah.
But like, no, this one you gotta be real careful.
Does this dungeon feel like there's a sense of emergency happening?
No. Okay. It didn't break. There it goes.
I have to say, I do love the crazy ass like feather bears. I don't know what else to call them.
They're
I mean, that's exactly what they are. Let's be
seniors.
100%.
Like what else? What else do you call them? They're bears covered in feathers, and they're not owl bears, so I can't call them owl bears.
Also, that they're legally distinct.
Legally distinct from yeah. Yeah. By the way, if none of you have played D&D and none of you have run into an owl bear,
Why did you not die?
just
Die,
be
Rain.
thankful.
I saw the button and didn't heal you, and it's like, nah, you're fine.
Play this fast enough.
Oh man, that jackass from earlier.
Now, I will say this was the first expansion to start implementing,
The trust system.
yeah, the trust system, and that's when you started to get a little more lore than you did in previous expansions, only because they would have the characters that you would take be relative to the plot, and they would actually comment on different shit. Which was actually kind of nice.
I think it's really cool to like do the trust systems at least one time so you can see like what they say and how they react to things, because they do say some pretty cool quips to like go along with the situation. Even now today, and when you do content today and do the trust and dungeon.
Yeah, it's good characterization moments, and it's free, so why not?
yes, it's very, very slow. So like, if you don't have a lot of time, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Like, it's gonna be a 30-minute dungeon if you do it.
Yeah.
However, if I were to do like a segment on it, if people were wanting to like see like the little kids, like as a like a.
If I would do that, it would be literally as a recording. It'd be like you know, if I'm like doing a proper analysis of 14, which would be just a huge project, I would need to disappear for like 3 weeks. On each expansion.
On each expansion, yeah.
So I would love to eventually. I don't have that kind of time right now.
It's a mood. What kind of yeehaw is that?
What do you mean?
You never seen the gear here?
Yeah, the gear here is crazy.
I have not seen the Lakeland hat of aiming.
Oh yeah, no.
yeah.
They wanted machinists to be OP. It didn't work, but they wanted machinists to be like the shit.
Remember, the machinist changes was when they first did the whole Edgar machinist from 6 in Shadowbringers. You know, drill, bioblaster, that all started this expansion.
Yeah, and to be fair, there's not really another like a version of machinist that I think they could have done. Again, because Yuna isn't like, she's a gunslinger, which is a different thing entirely. It's not multi-tools. It's just the guns. Yeah. And then there's Mustadio from Tactics, but he's also a different flavor of machinist. Like each one is different, and that's what makes it hard to, you know, design for machinist, because there's not really like an ideal.
I think they've kind of lost their creative vision with machinist, because like they keep reworking it and making it ideally to like what it was in 6, and their original inspiration of it when they were, you know, releasing it in Heaven's War was James Bond, and it's nothing to do with James Bond.
Yeah, I don't agree with the James Bond vibe. That doesn't work.
I was gonna say, did you mean Summoner? Did you mean Scholar, where they've lost the plot on something? Because...
Oh, yeah.
No,
I mean, definitely, machinist isn't the only job that has lost the plot, but for sure.
I was like, a class that's lost the plot. I can think of one specific one right off the top of my head.
I mean, honestly, they're fine. Like Summoner, the play isn't great. Like, the play is not fun. But in terms of you feel like a summoner, nah, great, perfect. Don't change it.
Where Scholar is the opposite. The play feels you know, great, because, you know, they have a whole bunch of very, very strong tools for no reason, but like the job is a mess.
Yeah, the actual like lore of the job and why it exists is just everywhere. But yeah, no, in terms of like the vibe of Summoner, no, it's perfect, because you're constantly switching out summons and you're constantly, you know, summoning new ones, and like that's how a summoner's supposed to play.
Honestly, I think the only thing they need for Summoner at this point is something to get your brain kind of like flowing as you're playing it.
Yeah, just a little bit of complexity.
Just, you know,
just a little bit.
Yeah, and instead of just, you know, building blocks.
Yes, it is. They're just like built Legos.
And it's not that Summoner is bad, because it is great, and I think it does a lot for like what it has. Like,
I appreciate y'all coming to me, man.
I'm a caster, man.
Usually I can fucking move.
It's like I'm a caster first.
But they know damn well, like, Summoner should be able to at least be a little more innovative.
Yeah.
I mean, chat should know it by now. I'm not a fucking Black Mage main. I was getting tore the fuck up the way I was playing Black Mage the other day. I'm just like, oh, what?
It's fine. They've made it simpler.
Anybody recognize who this boss is?
I mean, yes. They have her name on there on the screen.
I'm saying for Andrew's sake.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, they have her name on screen. What do you mean? read your tooltips.
And you know how if you bring Alize in here in the trust system, she gets all like sad.
Yeah, she's upset. Upsetty spaghetti. Oh, don't die.
I'm gonna hit it one more time. Hit it one more time. Okay. Oh, that's a... Yeah. I guess I was so used to only seeing a bunch of jewelry and then not winning any of the armor that I never took the time to look at it.
Oh yeah.
That's sad.
Also, the armor here isn't. It's not something that you normally go for, just because, assuming you've you know, played even a little bit, you know, the extra stuff, you have plenty of tomes by the time you get here, especially like nowadays, like with the leveling system.
Yeah.
That like, nah, you come in here with augmented Skaven. You don't need Linkland gear. You don't need gear until the 5 dungeon, which is Katana Revel.
Yeah. I just, back in my day, where I wasn't caught the fuck up, I did not have that kind of gear. I struggle bust.
That's unfortunate.
Oh god.
Because like, as you know from you know, like, nah, she hasn't struggled since ever. She's never struggled in this game. I've always been on top of it.
You've been right on top of it. It's been great.
Well, yeah, because like I know the systems to play. Like that's what it is. I know how to play the class. I know the gear progression. I know what I'm looking for. Like, you know, there's no guesswork. Like even like when I start leveling like crafters past 50, I know exactly how I'm going to level them and what I'm gonna do for them and what gear I'm gonna get. Like,
and everything's already available, and there's no tone cap to worry about.
There's no caps. It's all poetics. Like, it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, like back then when you were on pace with everything, it was harder because you know you had to worry about caps and weekly locks, and you know some gear was only available by doing specific things. So there was a lot of people who were behind per se.
Yeah.
I mean, now you've got like where they've introduced like different types of other content to be able to earn shit.
Yeah.
More so than
if only any of it
Shadowbringers.
actually interested me.
Yes, but there's more options.
Yeah, there's more options, which I mean I like. I always like more options because like even if it doesn't like benefit me specifically, I'm happy that people are playing. You know, finding things they like. But there's been a lot of things like back to back that just don't interest me, and so there's a lot of things that I'm just like, I'm not really wanting to play right now. I'll do my weekly cap and all, but like I'm not interested in Occult Crescent. I'm not interested in relics. Like, I don't like fate grinding.
I get that.
Yeah.
My favorite boss. This one was a good challenge, just as a whenever I was still trying to catch up.
I just like the boss music. This is my favorite, like, basic dungeon boss music.
We were talking about how this dungeon overall, from like what you experience from Stormblood and below, is a wake-up call. Like when you first get here, it's just substantially more difficult.
Yeah, you're not seeing it too much here just because like I've done it before, but most people are not used to this right off the bat, and so like no, people wiped in this dungeon to like that first like couple of pulls, and it was a routine thing to die.
Not only that, but you have to consider like we are over here for this.
Yeah, we are.
Like, tremendously.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Even me, who's just chilling out and you know what would be available here, is still overgeared for what they expect.
Yeah, I will absolutely say I had a whole conversation with Adonis, not my birthday, so a couple of me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, go to the Black Mage. Fuck you. Couldn't have done it to the fucking Dragoon. Okay.
And then you went away from my bubble. God damn it, Stella.
I'm sorry.
I put the spot for you. I had it there. It was there, ready for you.
Just go stand in the suck. That's clearly what you're supposed to do.
No, I know, dude. That's ooh. This is gonna hurt. Yeah.
Punch.
Quit dying.
I will 100% say I have not done this one as a black mage.
Okay.
Weirdly enough.
Oh yeah, no.
Or
Shadowbringers made you work as a black mage. Shadowbringers made you work. This is where you get the difference between good black mages and okay black mages.
Once this fight is over, let me know. I have to explain something to Andrew and potentially show Rain a meme.
we're doing it again. It really do make it work though.
When I play black mage, you better learn how to move as one.
Right? Better fucking. And that's actually where black mage shines is learning its movement tools, because it has the most of any caster, not including summoner who has none because it doesn't need them.
What sucks is like he doesn't do like a lot of the other ones do, which is like for the big ones like that where if they go around in a circle, they just go like either 360 or 180. No, this bitch goes over 360.
Yeah, he does. Because you're not looking for the circle, you're just looking for be on his side, and then shuffle, and then be on his side, and then shuffle.
Oh my god.
I love that. Oh, I love that. You don't see this is the expansion where they start doing it, where our character is sad that we won.
Not hardened, not cheering, actually kind of sad. It's actually crazy.
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you. Behold! The monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Scar. It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first. On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll.
Bro, you haven't answered the actual question.
One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
It's not even that mysterious who
One
he
which has
is.
served us well more often than not. Needless to
Like,
say,
you don't...
we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then.
But you can conclude
warriors
from
of
now,
darkness.
like you can conclude
Let
from
us
the moment
gather
you
the
see him who
surviving
he
villages
is.
and make our way back to the Crystarium.
You don't even need to be paying it. Yes, these are instead of doing what's it called? Instead of doing class quests for each individual class, now they've separated it out into roles. Which I like and I don't like, because at this point we have kind of surpassed any teacher we could possibly have. But also, I liked having a full storyline per class. I thought it was cool. But yeah, and you can do it with any of the roles. It's usually a physical range. There's usually a magical range. And then there's usually like a tank and then like a healer one, which is this one, which is Giat. And I love Giat. Giat's great. I'm so glad that I get to do her first. But anywho, that is for next time. We will do this next time, even though it's going to haunt me for a couple days. And until then, bye.
I fucking made